Hey guys, so this week's new releases and sneak peeks. Okay, there's not many. I have seen on the Trend Mood Instagram that she has been posting a lot of updates to sneak peeks and new releases that were mentioned like a week, maybe 2 weeks ago. So I don't have a lot to show, but what I do have to show, I'm gonna show you. Okay, so first of all, it's the Metal Crush. Are these eyeshadows, like single eyeshadows? But yeah, the Metal Crush by Kat Von D. I'm not too sure what these pen looking things are. Are they like liquid eyeshadows that you kind of draw on your eye? Looks like they come in single shadows and you also have like a pen equivalent as well. I'm not 100% sold on these, because these kind of shades that I'm seeing here, they don't really speak to me. And I'm sure that the formula is probably gorgeous. I mean, I have her Pastel Goth palette and I absolutely adore it. But aside from that, I just don't feel like I need these. They're just not my kind of thing. They're just not my kind of shades. But cute. Stila are coming out with the Heavens Dew All Over Glimmer in Silver Lake. So as you can see in this picture, you've got 3 different skin tone ladies wearing this icy white highlighter. And the thing is, it does actually complement all 3 of them. And usually shades like this do not complement people, in my opinion, who are deeper than a medium complexion. So not even I can really get away with it unless I do it with such a light hand. So I'm really intrigued to see reviews on this and to see, you know, people swatch it and to see people apply it on camera, because we all know that pictures can be manipulated and stuff. So I'm very, very interested to see how this works when someone's really trying to apply it and use it, especially somebody who has like a tan to deep skin. But I can't deny it's beautiful. YSL are coming out with their summer fall 2018 collection, and it looks like there is an eyeshadow palette. They've got a bunch of lipsticks and it looks like a highlighter as well. I really like the way that the highlighter looks. I like the print that's on it. A couple of those shades of lipstick are also beautiful. The eyeshadow palette, not for me. But YSL never ever disappoint when it comes to packaging. That's something that I have to say. They never disappoint. It's so luxe. It's like statement pieces. These are the kind of things that you would have to put on your vanity and display, like, oh, it's just my YSL. I don't have YSL money. Next, Becca and Chrissy Teigen, they are coming out with body oil. And I also saw another highlighter, and I think it was lipsticks or liquid lipstick. I'm not too into this, to be fair. I mean, I'm just not really into this. I saw her first, when she came up with her first palette with Becca, it reminded me so much of the Jaclyn Hill palette that they had brought out, and I just kind of felt like that was recycled. I understand that these are completely new things. They're not recycling the same items again, but it's just not for me. It's just not for me. And I'm not a huge fan of Chrissy Teigen. Like, I will like her pictures and stuff like that, but I'm not like a die-hard fan of her. So it just doesn't speak to me. It really doesn't. But congratulations to Becca and Chrissy Teigen nonetheless, but I'm definitely going to give this one a pass. Something that I am interested in is the Maybelline, the multi-use foundation stick. I think I saw Nikki tutorials on the Maybelline YouTube channel, and she used this and I was like, I love it. I just loved the look that she came up with. Her skin looked amazing, and I'm so into stick foundations right now that I will gladly get this. They also have a primer and blur stick, but it's not pictured here, which is fine. But the foundation I'm definitely interested in, and it looks like they have I hope that this isn't the full range of colors. I'm hoping that there are a few more dark shades on the way, or that are just not in this picture. Like, we need some deeper shades, people, for the deeper complected people, please. But I definitely am interested in this because I love the way Nikki looked when she had this on her face. Makeup Revolution are coming out with pressed glitter palettes. When I saw this land in my inbox, I was kind of like, I don't know. I'm hoping that these come into Superdrug so that I can swatch and test these. They're £10 each. I'm not sold just by the pictures, to be fair. I'm not sold just on the pictures. And I mean, there's a couple of shades from the middle palette and a couple of shades from, it looks like it's a black palette that I'm interested in, but I don't know if I'll be interested in getting both of them or all three. I don't know if I even want one because I'm not really a pressed glitter person. If I want glitter, I have loose glitter and I bought a bunch of them and I would like to use those even though I don't use them. Maybe I need to break them out, but yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. I'm hoping that it will come to Superdrug so I can test it out, as I said, but ooh, that's what it is. They also have come out with glitter pots, which I guess are just loose glitter. I don't know how much these are, but they look pretty, but I don't want these because, as I said, I've already got a bunch of loose glitter and I probably have the majority of these shades anyway, so I don't feel like I need these. But for any of you who are looking for some loose glitter, and I know that these are going to be affordable, check out Revolution. Kat Von D again, she's coming out with another eyeliner called the Lash Liner. I think she's trying to make sure that she's not forgotten, especially considering all of the recent situations she's been having. So she's keeping her brand going by the looks of it, because that's a completely different situation. But anyway, she's coming out with this lash liner. I don't think I'm going to get this because it's one of those things like spending a lot of money on one product, and especially as these are the kind of products which I don't feel like you have to have the best of the best of. I can easily go and buy an e.l.f. liner or one by Collection 2000 or Miss Sporty, and it works just fine, and I don't have to worry about feathering or anything like that. So I'm gonna just stick with my regular liner. Melt Cosmetics are coming out with the 27 palette. This is just a very natural, neutral palette, and I like that they're doing palettes rather than the stacks, but I did like the idea of the stacks. Like, the stacks look so cool, and you can mix and match them, you can add to them. So even if you had one particular stack which say had 5, you can add another stack which makes it 10, and you can build it as high as you want or whatever. I like that idea, but I do like that they're coming out with more conventional palettes. And of course they've gone for a very neutral, natural, autumn themed kind of palette, and I love the artwork that's on there, just the water colors. It looks like, from here it looks like watercolors. I could be wrong though. I haven't tried anything from Melt. Whether I wouldn't be getting this because I feel like it will just be redundant for me to get this. I've got so many of these shades in abundance that it will just be a waste. So I'll probably wait for them to come up with something a little bit more eye-catching for me, but this does look beautiful nonetheless. It Cosmetics are coming out with this star brush. A star brush. Okay, that's going on the gimmicky products list, definitely. It's a foundation brush, which is supposed to be cruelty free. $30! $30 for a star. Listen, keep it moving. Estee Lauder are coming out with an Advanced Night Repair Eye Supercharged Complex Eye Cream. I don't have Estee Lauder money. I'm not even gonna front. I don't know how well this works. I'm gonna stick to my face masks. I love my face masks. I actually need to break one out because I forget to do them sometimes. Like, a lot of the time I just put on like a moisturizer when I sleep, but I think I need to break out a face mask. But I don't think I'll be spending this money on just a night repair cream. Like, no, sweetie. But the packaging is gorgeous. I can't front. Charlotte Tilbury is coming out with the Gold Bar palette, it looks like. So remember, she had that Gold Bar highlight, and she had the Gold Bar highlighter, and it was in like that cardboard box thing. I remember so many people were so annoyed by that. Like, it was a lot of money just for the packaging to be cardboard. And so anyway, she's coming out with a palette which looks like it has the original Gold Bar in it. It has a rose gold one, and it has like a is it like a whitish gold looking one? That's what it looks like from the picture anyway. I wonder how much that's gonna cost. But I really like the idea of having these 3 gold bars in a palette rather than in singles. I like that. But I can't wait to see like proper pictures, swatches, etc. Glam Glow are coming out with their glow powder. Looks like it's going to be a highlighter. It's going to be infused with hyaluronic acid, Brazilian golden clay, golden gemstones, and Teoxy Vital Flower Complex. I don't know what a few of those things are. I will not tell a lie, but I like the way that this palette looks. Like it has the big pink glow letters on there. This bright pink palette, it's lovely. It really is nice. Again, I can't wait to see some reviews. And I think I definitely have to see some reviews before ever buying anything like this, because Glam Glow, they're the ones who do the face masks, right? Like those paint on face masks. Now they're branching out into makeup. Beauty Blender are coming out with the Blender Defender carry case. Now this looks like a pill, you know, like, yeah, it looks like a pill. I like it. I like it. I really do. I don't know how much this is gonna cost. I know it's gonna be something silly, but this is gonna be great for somebody who travels and cannot do without their blender. The thing is, you can just put it in a sandwich bag and you're good to go. Like, stuff it between a pair of jeans and a top and you're good to go. I don't think this is necessary. I don't think that this is like revolutionizing the way that we travel with our makeup. I don't personally see that, but I get that they are making something, you know, to protect their products during travel. The Mini City palette by Maybelline. I'm still waiting for the Lemonade palette to come to the UK. Up to now, it's still not here, but fine. This doesn't speak to me. This doesn't do anything for me. But that purpley mauvey shade, and right above it there's like a peachy golden shade. Those two are bomb, but I have these. I have literally all of these shades. I don't need any more of it. But you know, if you were looking for a mixture of matte and shimmer palette, which is affordable, this is $9.99 at Ulta. Lastly, so it says Morphe is 100% committed to giving our Morphe babes high quality products that we're all proud to use. Fair enough. With the help of our loyal community, we found that some of the shades of the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill Vault palettes did not meet our standard due to inconsistent production. So our team and Jaclyn have made the decision to delay the official launch. We will let you know the new launch date as soon as possible. Thanks so much for your love and support, Morphe babes. Didn't this happen before? With her collaboration with Becca, she had a £5 palette and they said the exact same thing about inconsistencies in production, and they decided to like ditch that whole palette and told people that they can go and get new one, they can go and get refunds and all of that stuff, and now it looks like it's happening again. The thing is, I remember in the last video I was saying I don't know if I really want to get these palettes because I haven't swatched them. You can only really buy them online. I know that Morphe are coming out with their new store in London, but we don't know when that's gonna be. But I would rather wait until they get it in so that I can swatch it, blah blah blah. And then over the past few days I've kind of like said to myself, no, just get it, just get it. I mean, you can use all of the discount codes on the UK website that they have as well, so just get it. And then this, I don't know what to think of it. I mean, tell me, do you think that I should still get it? Do you think that I should still get it? Are you gonna get it? Like, tell me what, like, Girl, I'm kind of torn. It's a little bit of a put off that this has happened. The same reason has been given to collabs that she's done. I don't know what to make of it, but it is what it is. I don't know if I should still get it. Are you still gonna get it? If you're going to get it, are you still going to get it regardless? Do you think I should get it? I don't know. Anyway, so those are all of the new reveals, sneak peeks. As I said, it was a short one, and that's fine. I'm more than okay with that. I mean, we'll have more stuff to look at next week, hopefully. But anyway, so let me know down below what you are looking to get, if anything. Give me your input on the Jaclyn Hill situation. Don't get me wrong, I love Jaclyn. She's so talented, but it's just a little bit daunting. Like, again, it's crazy. Anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, share this video, put me a notification as well, and I'll see you in the next one.